Texans. Now let's go to Jim Nantz and Phil Simms for this Week 4 matchup.
The Titans ready here for the kickoff. He'll have a chance to take off. The tackle is made. This quarterback, at this point, this is not a first-time experience for him. He's been in a lot of big spots as he takes the field for the first time today.
Yeah, veteran quarterbacks, Jim, you're right. It's not their first time seeing a game, situations. They're ready for everything, and their thoughts are always good.
First and 10. Handoff made, and he'll try it left. Brought down just 2 yards shy of the first down marker. That's a nice, powerful statement as they establish the run at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, Jim, you're right. I'm going to give the offense a little credit here, but, you know, somewhere, I don't know, maybe the defense going to have to put some weights in their pockets. You got to hang in there and make the tackle.
Handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. That's a first down.
Kind of refreshing to watch, isn't it, to see a team that has faith, the toughness, and the patience to just keep running the football, grinding out these first downs, resting their defense, and tiring out the opponent's defense.
Takes it from the eye. Now the offense comes on the field for the first time today. They put points on the board in bunches last week, and I'm sure they think they can do that again today in this one. The Texans snap it at the 41. Here's the handoff, and they'll run it. Here's a look at the Titans defense. This is an aggressive bunch that a week ago came up with 6 sacks. The Texans come out with a split backfield. 3rd and 11. Wants to go deep. Pulls it in. He stacked up at that point.
You just can't expect your defensive backs to cover that long. It's good coverage initially, but the quarterback had all day long, and sooner or later, these great wide receivers are going to get open.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. That was a big gainer. Now it's time to back it up. They'll go ground. And that's a big tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
2nd down after going to the ground game the first play. The Texans are at the line of scrimmage and loading up that line with an extra tight end. Breaks the long one for the touchdown.
Well, when your offense goes out there and scores a touchdown to put you ahead, it's got to give a big lift to the defense. They got to get excited and go out there and hold that lead.
Extra point was good. The Titans have themselves in a hole early. Let's see if their offense can respond on its first drive. The score's 7-0. And now he's on the move. Got what he wanted. Touchdown.
Touchdown, Texans.
That's the way they're taught, to be greedy. Don't be satisfied with just getting the turnover. Take it all the way back to the house for the score.
Hold on a minute. They're going to stop play and take another look at that last one. So now they're going to take a look at whether the knee was down before the ball came out.
Well, when we look at this, let's look when the knee hits the ground. And as we look at it, when the knee hits the ground, does he still have total control of the football? If you deem him to have total control, then it is not a fumble.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
This one had to be instigated by the folks upstairs. They challenged the call on the field, and in fact, it was the proper thing to do. The play is overturned.
Let's go.
Takes it from the gun. his man. Tackled down right around the 47.
Well, I think we've heard this expression about 7,000 times. It's a passing league, so we all know that. So you got to be able to throw the football and pick up some first down.
Midway through the first, and now on the draw. The Titans were never threatened a week ago, but they find themselves behind in a tight one today, Phil.
Yeah, they found a team that was probably a little afraid because they saw how they blew out the team last week. So that makes you think we got to be sharp, be on top of our game, and that's what we've seen so far. On defense, when you're a defensive back, it's so much about timing. That time, he times it perfect, and he jumps up and knocks the ball down.
The Texans set at the line. Dime package. 3rd down and 5. Makes the catch. Gains 20.
There's no doubt time of possession can be an overrated stat in games many times. But one thing you want to do, throw and catch it just like this to pick up those first downs and keep it going.
Has his target. He's brought down.
Well, if you want to be a good play-action pass team, it's always nice to have a good running game. Make the defense dig in and try to stop your run. When they do that, you fool them. You fake it, you throw it down the field. That's about as easy as it gets.
Looking to the right side and throwing. Makes the catch. Touchdown.
Well, it's 1st and goal. I think a lot of defenses are thinking run here, and so the offense, they call a nice play, very deceptive. They throw the football, and they get the easy touchdown pass.
Got a tie game now. Getting set to kick it off. Scores 7-7. Ready to step up and send this one down to the end zone. And he'll start his return. And he's going to be brought down right around the 33-yard line. They come to the line, and it's 1st down.
Let's go.
The give out of the eye. They break through. Tackle him behind the line.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the first down play that time by the offense, and now they have a good situation.
2nd down here after that run play. Offense lines up here. Dropping back now into the shotgun. Throw to the left. And incomplete. Didn't get his feet down. Third down play coming up, and last week that was not an issue as they converted time and time again.
Let's go.
3rd down and 11. Brings it in. Gains 18.
The Texans on their offensive play sheet, they don't have many plays for 3rd and long situations, but that is a really nice job that time by the offense, the quarterback. They pick up the first down. That'll get you going.
What a spectacular reception. He's going to be tackled right around the 42-yard line. Man, that was some kind of catch that time by the receiver.
Ooh, boy, these receivers, they make quarterbacks look good. You're right. You can throw it off target. It doesn't matter. They find a way to come up with the catch.
2nd down, 3 for the first. They'll run it here. And Sue in on the tackle.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw it that time when they stopped the play for a short gain.
Now 3rd and short following the run. Keeps it on the play fake. Has his man. Gains 18.
Quarterbacks always love play-action passes. Why? Because it usually gives them a little more time to throw. When you get more time, you're going to make a better decision, and you're going to be more accurate.
First down on the way.
Let's go.
And the second quarter is underway with this snap. Sticks to his hands. They bring him to the turf.
That's a nice job by the offense there. Get the first down, keep those chains moving, give yourself 3 more opportunities.
First down here after the completion.
Let's go.
And he's thrown to the ground.
Well, I know this feeling. When a blitzer's coming, nobody's there to block him. There's nothing you can do as a quarterback, but try to protect yourself because you're going down.
Nickel formation here for the defense.
Let's go.
Will go ground, trying to fight through right up the middle of the field.
Jim, I love these situations. 3rd and goal, what are they going to call? They're going to run the football, they're going to go with a pass, and if it is a pass, I would look for something quick.
What a drive this has been. He'll take the snap from the gun. He's looking to the right here on this throw. Oh, and almost picked off that time.
Jim, when you get in these situations, there's not much you can do. 3rd and long, not easy to pick up first downs in these type of situations.
The kick is good.
You always want to be rewarded for a nice drive in a football game, even when it's a field goal, because you've made a lot of good plays, you've executed them, you got yourself in position to get some points, and that field goal just reinforces everything.
The Titans come to the line, starting the drive at the 37. Two tight ends on the field here. First down at the 37. Almost intercepted that time.
Well, Jim, I threw a lot of passes like that in my career where it should have been intercepted and the guy dropped it. You just go, yes, I got a break. Now can you capitalize on that break?
Offense lines up here. 2nd and 10. Takes it out of the eye. Can't find space, and this will be a loss of 1 on the play.
Well, it doesn't get much worse than this, does it? You're losing a football game. Now you're looking at 3rd and long, and look, there are no miracles in the NFL. I'll tell you that. So be smart. If the play is not there, don't force it. Dump it off and wait for the next time you get it. Well, in a situation like this in the first half, 4th down, you're near midfield. If it was really short, you think about maybe going for it. But 4th and long, no decision. You got to punt the football away and rely on your defense.
He'll have a chance for a return. And Sue in on the tackle. The Texans bring their offense back onto the field for their next drive. It's a 2 tight end formation. First down at the 25. To the ground. They tackle him for a loss.
Got to give the defense some credit on first down. There's so many things the offense can do. They were ready for that play, and they stopped it.
Offense lines up here. The Texans take it from the 23. Good coverage that time as this goes incomplete.
Jim, in a situation like this, you just got to be smart. It's 3rd and long. You're winning the football game. Don't take any chances. Don't turn it over. If you punt it, that might be a good thing.
Wide receivers stacked up on this play. Wide receivers are bunched up. 3rd and 12. And they sack him on 3rd down. And they force the quick 3 and out.
Well, the defense has got to be excited. Anytime on 3rd down they make the play, they get pretty fired up. But when you sack a quarterback on 3rd down, that is one happy and emotional defense right now.
Spins away from the tackle. Breaks the tackle. Really good field position here to start this drive. It's a dime look for the defense on this play. Halfway through the second quarter. Makes the reception. He's going to be tackled right around the 24-yard line.
What a nice catch by the receiver. Getting past the yard markers, makes the catch, and gets the first down.
Let's go.
The Titans have it at the 24. In on the stop.
Always good to have these types of runs. Yeah, it's not a first down, but it sends a message. It shows everybody that you can run it when you want to, and also it opens up so many other things for your offense.
They'll take the snap from inside the red zone. A week ago, they had a lot of success inside the 20. Second down and 6. Here's the handoff. And he's brought to the ground. It's third down coming up. He'll get it again. That's a gain of 6. They're able to move the chains after that last run. Once again, they'll run it. Halftime is coming up. But first, we reach the 2-minute warning. Coming up, second down.
Let's go.
Again, they'll lean on him. He's brought to a halt. A little jumpy there by that defensive front.
Encroachment, defense. Still third down.
Just 2 yards to go. Defense ready in the goal line formation on this one. And he's in for the touchdown.
Well, that's really having deep belief in your offensive line. In the third and goal, your offensive line just road grades the defense out there and get the touchdown running the football.
The Texans can perhaps get the big return and do something here before halftime. They're suddenly trailing. The score's 14-10. He's got a chance to return this one. And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. First down here. Split backfield here.
Get ready.
Out of the gun. Looks to his left. Throwing to the outside, and they've got the hook up.
Personal foul. Unnecessary roughness. Defense. Automatic first down.
It's first down as they head to the line. The defense comes out in the nickel.
Get ready.
He'll stand back beyond the center in the gun. The defense gets the sack. The big sack on the last play brings up second down and 11. Out of the shotgun. What a catch. And now they'll be on the other side of the 50 after this play. They hurry to the line of scrimmage. Wide open for the catch. They'll mark the football at the 22. We knew we might be in for some big numbers in the passing game today, and we've seen that so far, Phil.
We have seen that. The quarterback has been magnificent, no doubt about it. And what you have to do on the defensive side, look, you know they're going to get the yards. You just hope to stop them down in the red zone and make them kick field goals.
Reaches out and grabs it.
Well, when you keep chipping away with these short throws, sooner or later that defense is going to come up, and when they come up, that's when you throw it over the top.
And now they'll try over again on second down.
Get ready.
Pulls it in, and he's tackle, but not until he picked up the first down. The Texans are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. Out of the shotgun formation. He's churning ahead. And now he'll slide. The Texans will take a second here to talk things over as they call a timeout on second down. That's second down coming up. From the shotgun. They're going to get him here for a sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The defense pushed the offense back with that sack, and they'll need now 14 yards on third down. Drop back, shotgun formation. The defense gets another sack. The Titans are going to use one of the 2 timeouts they have remaining. He'll try this one from 39. The kick is through for 3.
Well, this guy's a machine. Every time he gets a chance to go out there and kick a field goal, it is right down the middle. Good job by the offense, good job by the kicker.
And he runs it out to about the 27 before he's taken down. The Titans now will start this drive at the 27. First down at the 27. Keeps it here. Looking to go deep. Very nearly intercepted.
I know we've all heard this phrase before. That's why they're playing defense, because they can't catch. Hey, the coaches don't care about that. When you get an opportunity, they want you to make the catch.
The Titans from the 27. Muscles through the defender. Almost intercepted. So that's going to do it for the first half. Titans are up in this one. The Titans are ready to take it to them. Stiff arms to stay on his feet. They'll mark him at the 29. The Titans are set for their next possession. For this play, they'll go with 2 tight ends. He takes it on the counter, and that's good for only a yard or 2. Now, as we look at the numbers, here's a team winning, even though they have not been running the football with great dominance today.
No, they haven't run it well, and of course, when you're winning the game and it gets in the second half, you'd like to run the football to work the clock down. If I was them, I would keep trying to run the football. That's what you want to do. Get a first down while you're on top and keep that clock moving and just controlling the football game. Good job by the offense managing things so far here today.
First down at the 50. Gets it again. That brings the play to an end. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Offense lines up here. Back to the ground now on first down. It's away from the stack. Good piece of tackling.
A lot of people talk about time of possession. Sometimes it's overblown, but in a situation like this, where you're winning a close game in the second half, you want to control the tempo, control the clock, keep getting those first downs.
Jams it across the goal line for the touchdown.
You got to give the offensive line just a lot of credit. It's first and goal. They just line up and power the football in there. Nice run, but a great job by the O-line.
The Titans with the PAT to come. Driving extra point is good. The Titans really showed their strength on that last drive, piling up over 70 yards rushing. Steps up and fields it at the 2. The ball is out. Nice tackle.
It'll be interesting to see after that fumble by the kick return team, will we still have the same returner when they come back out in the field? I don't think so. That was a big mistake. I think they need a replacement.
First down at the 19. Throws to the right. The catch is made.
The Texans look pretty confident out there on the field, don't they? And they're very calm, and they should be. That first down, they're right in this game. Down a couple points here in the second half. Don't look down the field for that big play. Just keep marching.
First down at the 32. Makes the reception. He is brought down at the 49-yard line.
Jim, they got momentum on their side right now. They are making everything work. That was a nice play. They pick up another first down, and they got a good drive going here.
He's setting up here. He's been sacked 5 times today. Really been beat up. First and 10. Can't find the target on the pass underneath. And partner, we're looking at a quarterback who has been beaten up, but has still found ways to make plays.
Well, it's not a perfect game, Jim. It's a game of adversity, and this quarterback has dealt with some tough adversity here today, and he has come through when he is getting hit.
Brings it into his body and pick up about 4.
Nice play call that time by the offensive coordinator. The pass picks up some solid yards. Now it's 3rd and short. Every offense is better in 3rd and short than 3rd and long, of course.
3rd and 6. And he's forced to the ground.
We got to give that defensive front a lot of credit, man. They are pushing. They're getting after it. They know it's probably going to be a pass on 3rd down, and they get back to the quarterback and take him down.
Fair catch this time. They come to the line of scrimmage. First down. An extra tight end on the field for this one. Play fake. The defense gets a sack.
Jim, you can't tell the difference between the quarterback and the center. They're both retreating about as fast as you can go. That time the center gets run over, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
2nd and long. They'll run it. Here's the handoff. He's tackled beyond the markers. It's a first down. First down here after the run. As we've seen today, this is a team that's dedicated to the run, and it's paid off with some very good stats on the ground.
Well, it shows you what the coach thinks. He believes in running the football, and when you believe in it, what happens to your football team? They become tough, and they have shown that toughness here today. That's why they have such a good ground game going.
They're able to move the chains after that last run. Let's see how they back up the big play here. This play set up by the long gainer. Looking across the middle. Catch made. Gains 18.
Nice situation here for the offense. They're winning the football game. Now they're in the red zone. Let's see if they can come up with a play that fools the defense.
Let's go.
Back to the air here on first down. Underneath and incomplete that time.
You are not going to be an accurate quarterback, of course, when you're under this kind of pressure. Doesn't even have time to set his feet. Another throw offline.
2nd and goal from the 2. He in the books. Touchdown.
There is no lead in the NFL. It's safe. We all know that. We have seen tremendous comebacks. So when you get the opportunity, lay it on them, man. Keep scoring.
The Texans will now be in an even deeper hole here as they get ready to return the kick. Scores 28-13. At the 18-yard line. They face first down. They bring in the extra tight end. The give. He's going to be swallowed up behind the line. You see the matchup at running back, and while only one side has really been able to count on that run game, it's still a very close game.
Yeah, it is, Jim. Close game here, and also that can happen when you talk about run games. They're going to go up and down, and if you're having trouble running the football, then change the direction of your offense. Do something else.
2nd and 12. And Sue in on the tackle.
Power running. A lot of teams in this league don't even do it anymore. This team, they can power it up in there and pick up those tough yards.
3rd down. Nickel formation for the defense here. From the gun. The pass falls incomplete, and they fail to pick up a first down on this series.
On 3rd downs, the defense knows in most situations it's going to be a pass, and let's give some credit to the defensive front. They pressure the QB, and they force the incompletion.
And the fair catch is made. First down, offense readying for the snap. Double tight end formation. Gets the handle here. Dragged to the ground. Looks like he's still about a yard short of the first. 2nd and 1. Handoff made. And a run right up the middle. That's a pickup of 14.
Good job by the offense here with a good lead in the second half, picking up that first down, and that's what you want to do. Take your time, look at the play clock, take it down as low as you can, and keep picking up those first downs.
Tackle, and this will be a new set of downs.
Good job by the quarterback that time. He doesn't panic. He reads that it's a zone, and you have to wait for the receivers to get in between the defenders. Nice throw and catch.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. The final quarter begins with this snap. Left side. And gains about 1. Looking ahead, the Titans will be on the road in Washington next week, while the Texans will be on the road in Philadelphia. 2nd down following the run. Full house formation. Back to the ground. To the outside. He's brought down at the 20-yard line.
Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. They're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
2 tight ends on the field here. On this passing down, the defense comes out in the nickel. Jarring hit that time. Knocks the ball free.
Good anticipation that time by the defender. He gets to the receiver just as the football's arriving, and he makes a beautiful hit to knock the football loose.
Got the completion. Gains 16.
When you have an offense like this that just keeps getting first downs, not only are they moving in scoring position, but they're giving their defense a lot of rest.
The defense is ready to plug up the middle here on the goal line. That'll stop the play right there. 2nd down coming up. Ready to make the stop on the goal line. Look into the end zone for the touchdown.
Never be satisfied in the NFL. Players are just too good. So when you get a chance to score, even though you're leading, take advantage of it. Awesome job by the coordinator on those play calls.
The Texans ready to take that football down the field. They're setting up the return. They bring him down at the 29-yard line. The Texans come onto the field now for this next series. Nickel formation here for the defense. First down at the 29. The ball is jarred loose. This one's going back the other way. Touchdown! What a run!
This defense, they have some mindset, don't they? They practice it. Once they get the turnover, they try to take it all the way for the touchdown, and they get it done that time.
The point after is good. The Texans ready to receive the kick. He'll have a chance to take off. And Sue in on the tackle. The Texans are ready to take over now, and their offense heads onto the field. The defense comes out in the dime. They'll go shotgun here. Finds his mark, and he's going to be tackled right around the 35-yard line.
I think the best thing to say about that play, it's just it gained a few yards, so that's what you do. All plays don't score. Sometimes you just want to pick up a couple yards.
The Texans will take the snap from the 35. Jumps into the air and pulls it down.
Well, that'll make you feel a little better. Finally getting a first down. You're down big in the second half, and you're on the offensive side. Don't look for the quick score. Just look to pick up positive yards and hope it leads you to a score later.
The Texans snap it at the 41. He's taken down.
There's nothing worse to a quarterback than having offensive lineman getting driven back in his way. That time the right side of the line collapses, and it leads to a sack of the QB.
The Texans take it from the 33. Looking to go down the field here. He caught it. He's tackled at the 28. And Phil, we see the numbers now. You think when a quarterback is posting numbers like this, they would be leading, but that's not the case.
It is not the case, Jim. The defense has really struggled today, even though the quarterback and the offense making a lot of nice plays. It's not enough. The defense, they have to step up.
Now first and 10. He's got the catch. And Sue in on the tackle.
When you talk about throwing the football into open space, that's almost always against zone defenses. That's what we saw that time. Good job of the quarterback throwing it in there.
Second down and 10. On the money. Ball is out, and it's a takeaway. Tackles made. The defense comes up with the big play, the hit, and the recovery of the football.
They sure did. They got so much speed on the defensive side, and that speed, when you think about it, it gets more people around the football. It helps you deliver the hit even harder, and that's why they got the turnover. Great job.
And he's going to be tackled right around the 31-yard line. New set of downs now after picking up the first on the ground. Offense lines up here.
Get ready.
Tosses the football. Rock for a loss on that play.
Good job by the defense. They stopped the offense that time on first down. Now the defense is in a good situation.
And here we have second down. Time enough to squeeze in one more play before the 2-minute warning here in the fourth. Makes the reception. 2 minutes remaining, and you're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First down here after the completion. It's a two tight end formation. They'll hike it to him out of the shotgun. Looking to the right side and throwing. The tackle is made.
All right, coaches, don't get greedy. Be decisive over there on the sideline. Do what's best for your football team. Keep getting those first downs and letting that clock just keep running. You got a big lead here in the second half. Don't take any chances.
And he gains maybe 3.
Well, a short gain on the run that time by the offense. When you're a running football team, listen, there's going to be a lot of ugly plays that don't work. You just got to keep running it.
Get ready.
Second down and 7. Takes another handoff. They are all over him behind the line of scrimmage. And a loss of 1.
That time, that's just a bad decision by the running back. He makes the wrong read. The offensive line blocked it right. But when you make the wrong read, you're going to get tackled. That time he gets tackled for a loss.
Get ready.
The defense comes out in the nickel. 3rd and 7. No separation at all. Incomplete.
This is frustrating for a coach. You call a play, you get the receiver down the field on a corner route, and your quarterback cannot put it on the target.
Let's go.
The Titans snap it at the 31. It's intercepted. He stacked up at that point.
Nice job of the defense that time. In position, they read the quarterback's eyes, and it led to an interception.
What a beating this has been as he comes to the line, hoping to avoid being sacked for a 9th time today. Got the completion. He's brought down. The offense is set at the line for the first down after that completion. They'll go hurry up now. Won't use a timeout. Makes the catch in the open field. The Texans are going to burn the first of their 3 timeouts right here. First down following the long play. From the shotgun. Had it for a moment, but then lost it on the hit.
Well, they always say if you get your hands on the football, you got to make the catch. Yeah, right. The guy that made that rule up wasn't getting hit as he was trying to catch the football. Nice hit that time by the defender.
2nd and 10. With 2 hands, he has it. They bring him to the turf. Here they are inside the 20, and they keep hope alive.
Yeah, they've done that. Now they got to do the hard part. When you get to this part of the field in the red zone, we know the defense is not worried about deep throws down the field. You got to hit those seams. We'll see if they can get it done.
They're back in the line after that catch for a first down. The Titans defense brings in an extra member of the secondary. They'll go nickel. Snap it out of the gun. And he's sacked, and that should do it. They won't get another playoff here. How much sweeter is practice going to be this week after the win on that sideline?